What up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, Ellen Reads, or if you're new here, welcome to this very messy channel. My name is Will, and today I want to talk to you about my November wrap-up. Also, I'm sorry that this hat is very chaotic. Okay. First, I want to admit that November was way better than October. In November, I set myself up to read 5 books for that month. It wasn't that many because I know that with my schedule and just trying to navigate through a pandemic and the Thanksgiving holiday, I don't normally go through as many books as I would like to.
However,
I got through 3 books out of the 5. Okay, so the 2 books that I was supposed to read but I didn't get to, they were The Inheritance Games and The Cuckoos Calling. So The Inheritance Games I was supposed to read with Taffy and the book club, Taffy's Cozy Readers. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go out and buy it right now, only because this pandemic is still alive and thriving. But hopefully later on in life I can actually get to it because it proved to be an interesting read for the other book clubbers. The Inheritance Games is a Cinderella retelling. That's all that I honestly really know about it. Yeah. And The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. I honestly wasn't in the mood to read it. I just wasn't in an adult mystery mood. And I am still missing 2 books out of the 5 books right now. My OCD is still going through it, but whatever. Maybe later on in life, we'll get to it. The 3 books that I did get to for the month of November, the first one would have to be The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. On Goodreads, I gave The Hazelwood... Okay. I don't understand why I can't remember anything anymore. On Goodreads, I gave The Hazelwood 4 stars out of 5. I found it very, very interesting. It was a chilling read in literally like the best way. I had a great time reading the very beginning of The Hazelwood. Melissa Albert sets this world up in such a fantastic way. The whole premise around it is basically a storybook world, to put it in my own terms, sort of comes to life in this haunting, chilling way. And the storybook's dimension sort of begins to intertwine with ours because there has been a door that has been left open and somehow Alice is a part of that and only she can close the door. The Hazelwood is basically a world that Alice's grandmother has created. However, she's never met her grandmother in her life. So she and a boy by the name of Ellery, who sort of seems to have like his own agenda that we don't really know about until close till the very end. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Anyway, the storybook characters of the Hazelwood begin to enter our world through a door, and they begin to wreak such havoc. Alice and Ellery begin to sort of unravel the mysteries around the Hazelwood because Alice's grandmother is known to be a recluse. No one really has seen her. No one really knows her. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I am looking forward to getting the sequel, The Night Country, I believe that is called, when I can. This next book wasn't initially on my list, but I picked it up because I really wanted to, and that book is Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Volume 1, the manga. So for quite a while, I have been wanting to pick up more manga, and Cardcaptor Sakura is a anime series that I have always been very interested in ever since I was a little kid. I used to watch the show faithfully, the first through the third season, and then I found out in 2018, I believe that it was, that the Clear Card adaptation was released, and I watched it. It was only one season so far. Not really sure if they're making another season, but I picked up the manga series because I wanted to continue on with the story just in case we weren't getting any more anime episodes. I found out online that some of the story is very different, of course, but as always, when it comes to like Clamp, there is always a lot of mystery behind their manga series. By now, we all know that Sakura is the owner of the Cloud Cards. However, in this series, all of the Cloud Cards, which she changed into Sakura cards, have gone blank, and we don't really know why until we go further into the series. I only picked up the first volume right now, but I am looking forward to getting the others and continuing on. And the last book that I finished, literally just now, is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. In my November to be read list, I drew out this name out of my mug, and on Goodreads, I gave this book, the sequel to Children of Blood and Bone, 3.5 stars. I bumped down my Children of Blood and Bone ranking to 2 stars because I found that in reading the sequel, Tomi's writing especially is a little more fleshed out. Her characters, to me, have stronger voices. However, I did not resonate with a single one of her characters. Zale, Amari, Inan, all got on my nerves. Still, Children of Virtue and Vengeance basically picks off a little bit after where Children of Blood and Bone left off. The kingdom of Orisha is basically crumbling around everyone. Amari believes that she is the one to take the throne after killing her father and believing that her brother Inan had. Everything is just a chaotic mess, and I think that this book could have had a lot of potential. However, to me, it felt like Zale, Amari, Inan, especially Inan, had no idea what was going on. Inan got under my skin so much because he believes that he is the one to restore order and to change the ways of his kingdom from how his father had been running it. But literally, to me, Inan was more like a 5-year-old trying to run a kingdom instead of the late teenager that he was or is. I am not entirely sure if I'm going to continue with this series because it is supposed to be a trilogy, but yeah. Alright, you guys, that is it for my November wrap up. I thoroughly hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, please subscribe, and talk to me down in the comments. Let me know what you thought. I will see you guys all in the next one. Stay safe. Bye.